right, so let's jump into this deep dive today. We're looking at, I guess you could say the collision of two worlds, right?
Okay.
Academic research and podcasts.
Right.
And, we always do a lot of research for these deep dives.
Yeah.
And it seems like podcasts could really help get all these incredible academic research papers out of just journals and into the hands of more people.
Absolutely, yeah.
What do you think?
It's kind of a fascinating idea because, there is so much amazing research that's done.
Oh, yeah.
But it's kind of locked away
Right.
in these academic journals. And the language that's used can be really tough, even if you're interested in the topic.
Yeah, like even for me, I consider myself, someone who loves to learn new things.
Right.
But sometimes I look at these papers and I'm like, whoa, this is...
What is going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like we need like a big, Hollywood premiere every time a new research paper drops with all the fanfare.
Totally, yeah.
Like, this is the latest research.
The blockbuster.
We're ready, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe podcasts are kind of that bridge, right?
I think so, yeah.
To get it out to more people.
Because so many people listen to podcasts now.
Yeah.
And it's such an accessible medium.
Yeah.
And it can be, really engaging. And it's a great way to just kind of translate that research into a narrative that people can understand.
Right, gets a story.
Exactly, yeah.
So, okay, I have to ask, because our research for this deep dive led us to this question.
Okay.
How can podcasts, realistically, help promote academic papers and boost those citations?
So there's a few different ways I think podcasts can really help.
Okay.
One is researchers could actually start their own podcasts.
Oh, interesting.
So they could talk about their research in a really casual, conversational way.
Okay.
They could tell stories about what happened when they were doing their research.
Yeah.
Maybe bring on some guest experts.
I
think that would be really interesting.
That's really cool.
The other thing is existing podcasts that are about science and education could actually have segments that are dedicated to explaining brand new research in a way that's easy to understand.
Yeah.
Or they could even base a whole episode around a specific paper.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, too, about this, like, this is good for the researchers, but I was thinking this is also really good just for the public.
Absolutely.
Right. Because, it might help them understand research that's going on that they didn't even know about.
Right. Or maybe inspire a new generation of scientists.
Right. And maybe even more funding for important research.
Absolutely.
Okay. But let's talk citations.
Yeah.
How can podcasts help boost citations?
Well, if more people are aware of the research because they heard it on a podcast, then they're more likely to cite that research in their own work.
Makes sense.
It's all about making sure that research is visible.
But isn't there a risk of making the research too simple?
That's a good question, and it's something to be mindful of for sure.
Yeah.
But I think that podcasts can actually do a really good job of introducing a complex topic in a way that makes people want to learn more.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be everything all at once.
Right, like a good appetizer.
Exactly.
Get you ready for the main course.
Yeah.
Okay, so how would researchers actually go about using podcasts for their work?
Well, they could create their own podcast where they talk about their latest findings or interview other experts in the field.
Yeah.
Or they could partner with existing science podcasts.
Okay.
And contribute a segment.
That makes sense.
Or maybe even co-host an episode.
What about universities?
Oh, yeah. Some universities are using podcasts as a way to teach.
Oh, wow.
So professors might assign podcasts to their students.
Oh, that's interesting.
Or even have the students make their own podcasts.
That's so cool.
Makes learning much more interactive.
It's kind of mind-blowing.
It is.
To think about how podcasts could really revolutionize how we think about research and teaching and just sharing knowledge.
It's exciting to think about what the future holds.
It really is.
Yeah.
Who knows what the next generation is going to come up with?
Yeah.
Speaking of spreading knowledge and opportunities, if you are listening to this and you're thinking, hey, a career in higher education sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Especially in research and science.
Yeah.
Head over to academicjobs.com.
Okay.
They've got tons of job listings.
Wow.
Everything from professorships to lab technicians.
That's amazing.
Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next big academic podcast star.
That would be awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and until next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.